Good Monday afternoon. So, little recap of today. I did a little video of the monster being taken away. So that's already at another 4x4 shop. The guy's done bought a transfer case. He's gonna completely rebuild the whole thing. I says, thank you very much. So, I can't wait to get my teeth fixed so I can talk right. So I was thinking, I'm at Lowe's now. I'm still sitting in the parking lot. Bought some wood, bought some trim. Had a whole bunch of little hinges and little pieces for display cases. Had them on clearance for $1 a piece. I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and buy some because I'm going to be building some display cases. It's almost like it's fate or something. So, but anyways, I've been thinking. I'm finally in a comfortable spot to where, with everything that I've been selling, everything that's been going on, now it's just fine detailing. It's kind of, you know, hold on, let me see. I'm thinking in my head and talking and not explaining everything. So financially, at the end of this month, I'm going to be paying off my house, which in February 1st, I was $7,000 roughly a month in bills. Okay. As of December 1st, I should be $2,000 or maybe a little less than $2,000 a month in bills. And even though $2,000 a month is a lot of money, it's a lot better than what it was. I mean, in 1 year, from February to December, I went from, let's say, $7,000 a month in bills down to $2,000 a month in bills. I wish I could edit better. I wish I could show you guys like graphs and charts on how much that's changing my life, on how much, like, I'm still, you know, I still have my little periods where I'm a little pissed off at the world stuff, but I am just, as a whole, I am so much happier, even though I don't show it every single day. You know, every time I pay bills, it's like, hey, I can X that one off the list. You know, I mean, I got a little screenshot, or not screenshot, but a little tab where I hit on my computer and all my bills come down, and I need to take a lot of them off. So, but it's been a godsend of right choices, even though I've made a couple of bad ones, just constantly grinding. And I'll tell you, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I mean, it is just insane on how much stuff I was spending money on that I did not need to spend money on. So, but here's the plan for the future. All right, I have tomorrow, I'm going to finish up the 3 windows at Derek's house. And then he has one more window that came in wrong, so it's probably going to be December or January when that one comes in. So when that one comes in, it'll be one more day. So I got two more days at his house. And then I have some windows that's been on order since, I think, July or August. And when they come in, I got 2 more days on their job. That being said, that's 4 days of my old life that still are haunting me. But I've been thinking about it, and like I said, from now until the end of November, I'm still at the market. I got confirmation my cards will be done tomorrow, the business cards for the market and for everything that I'm selling. So I'm gonna have them this weekend out at the market, the flea market, excuse me. So I'm still obligated to that until the end of November. And I think by the end of this month, I should have my warehouse cleaned out to a point that I can start setting things up and selling it during them. So November, I'm gonna be selling out of my shop and out of the flea market. So that's a good thing. And I think what I'm gonna do is, at my earliest opportunity, I'm gonna load up the van, and even though it's not really set up yet, I'm just gonna start making runs, you know, like an hour, 2 hours away, just sleep in the van, grunge it a little bit. I got a cot I could throw in there. but I don't have the wall or anything really set up yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. In Florida during the winter, that's perfect camping weather. You know, at night it gets like 50. I could deal with 50. I could deal with 30, you know. I'd rather be a little bit cold than, you know, 100 degrees sweating in bed. So, but I'm going to start making little trips to different flea markets. And I was kind of thinking, which I really need to get my my editing game up to where I can have a couple of GoPros, have a couple of, you know, small cameras where I can record and then edit out an entire day so y'all can see what I do instead of me just talking to you guys saying, hey, you know, this is what I did today. Sorry I didn't record it because I was working. But I think that's the next evolution of the channel, is by the end of the year, have a couple of setups where I can start recording a day. And then it's going to be horrible editing because the editing I've done has been horrible. But you know what? If the content is good, you guys can overlook a couple of bad jump cuts or some really screwed up, you know, miscues. So it's still going to be by the seat of my pants, by, you know, just, you know, it, like my conversations, I just say whatever I'm thinking at the time, you know. But by the end of the year, I want to have some videos on here that are throughout the day, to where before I start working, I can set up a camera and kind of, you know, kind of like I did with the window, where, you know, show you what I do, show you how I do it. So that's kind of the plan. Which I've had a couple of them, but I've had technical difficulties with some of the cameras overheating because it's just so hot, and you know, it just, I've had or the data didn't get saved and it's all sketchy and robotic-y. So robotic-y, that's a word, yeah. So, and I went shopping today. I went over to a place on the north side to look for the trim, and whenever I got there, it was cheaper, but when I got there, it was all like outside and it was all dirty and everything. And I called the customer. I was like, hey, you know, it's cheaper, but this is what it looks like. He's like, nah, just get it from Lowe's. So I said, okay. So I bought, got a whole bunch of, I don't know if you can see it back there, but it's some white trim. That's the PVC. And then I bought the brown green trim. That's the pressure treated, just in case I need a couple pieces, because last time they were breaking coming off the house. So, but I'm going to get all the tools loaded up today, get ready for tomorrow, and then I'm just taking a break. So, but, and to be honest with you, as far as Monster, you know, either it hasn't hit me yet, or I really don't miss it. It just, like, I'm to a point to where I'm done with so much stuff being in my life that, you know, I mean, as much as I've been blowing stuff out and selling it for next to nothing, and I just kind of got in this groove now where it's like, get everything going now. But I talked to him, and if I can't find the key by Wednesday, I might just call Papa Lock, have them open it up, you know, and say, here you go, you know, have it without the key. I've already talked to him. It's $65 for them to pop it open, so I might try to break into it myself. I'm pretty sure if I really, really tried, I could probably break into a van. You never know. But I'm going to go through some boxes tonight, and it's 5 o'clock now. Actually, it's not even 5 o'clock, but I'm going to do a couple of loads of laundry, work till about 9 or 10, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. But no, I really like the idea of me traveling and kind of stopping at some places and making recordings, and you know, going to some of these little, you know, mom and pop shops and weird little locations in Florida, and kind of do like, not really a travel channel, but just kind of, you know, the hijinks and the little situations I end up finding myself in. Not by my choice either. There's so much crap that just happens around me. I mean, I'm sitting there thinking of just different things that's happened that if I had a YouTube channel years ago, you know, I've seen a lot of stuff. I've been through a lot of stuff, but yeah, that's today. And like, I thought, you know, I had a couple of friends call me and, you know, oh my God, I can't believe you got rid of it. Everything else. It's like, I've been telling you guys that this whole year, get rid of stuff. And I guess because for what I sold it for pays off my house, I guess that kind of makes it even more worthwhile, because I knew that it would be another year or two before I even got around to doing something with it, and it's just going to sit there and get worse. And I was like, you know what? If someone else is willing to do something, let them do it. You know, could I have sold it for more? Maybe, but it's done. It's over with. You know, I don't care. It's not about the money with me anymore. It's about getting rid of the excess in my life. So, oh, and I talked to my lawyer today, and he's getting all the paperwork drawn up and making sure that over the years of me paying on my house, that the funds have been applied correctly. So, and that's something, you know, like the bank that I bank with is not known to be reputable as other banks. So, the big thing that I want to do is just kind of double check. If everything's fine, it's all fine. If they find a mistake, they find a mistake, and then we'll just see what happens. If it's, you know, is it a couple hundred, couple thousand, or tens of thousands, which I don't think it's that, but, you know, I figured just have them look at it, you know, probably be $100, $150 for him to review it, so, but, and then, end of the month, I'm going down there and popping the bills on the counter and saying, all right, let's get it done. The only question I got to talk with them, though, is the money set in escrow for taxes and everything else. I need to know who they were paying it to, and just kind of make sure that I keep up with the taxes, keep up with the, I guess I should have insurance, but I really don't need homeowners insurance, I guess. Well, I need it for liability in case someone gets hurt on my property, but, you know, I got an insurance guy for that too. I got a guy for damn near everything that I don't do. So, except for a mechanic. I know a good mechanic, but he has a lot in his life that he's dealing with, so I try not to bug him too much, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm heading back to the shop. Got it all cleared out. It's funny because people pull up and they're like, I don't even know what driveway to turn down because the truck's not here anymore. So, but yeah, that's about it for today. Oh, homework. I was actually thinking about that earlier today, and I got to remember what I thought about for the homework for the week. It was something real simple to do too. Ah, crap. If I don't think about it in a few seconds, I'll just put it in the description below. But let's see, a good homework assignment. I'm trying to remember what I was thinking, because I was like, hey, that'd be awesome. But now that I can't think of something, think of what I thought about earlier, now I'm trying to think of something new. Oh, a weird brain at action. This is what it looks like. Y'all can't smell the bacon cooking, but oh, please don't hit me. There's so many times where I ask cars not to hit me. So far they haven't. I've been very fortunate. I can tell you that if you drive around Jacksonville, especially through parking lots, always be on the lookout for people wanting to jump in front of you, because they will do it just so they can get an insurance claim. Like, they don't care if they have a broken leg if they can sue you for 10, 12 grand. And it's basically a guaranteed 10 grand if you hit anything, you know. Your insurance company pays it, not you, but still. Yeah, I can't remember what wisdom. If I can't figure it out or put it in the description, I'll do it tomorrow. You just have less time to do the homework. So. Oh, I remember what it was. Aha. Okay. Here's the homework assignment for this week, which I doubt nobody will do this one either. But this is something that would absolutely revolutionize your life. Okay? Sit down and make a real budget. Like, don't screw around. How much money do you have that you make on one side, and then how much money you spend, and be realistic, be honest with yourself, because if you're not honest, you're not going to have a real number. All right? And sit down and make a budget. And if you don't know how to make a budget, your paycheck, if there's 4 weeks in a month, you take your paycheck times 4, that's what you make a month. All right? And then whatever you pay out a month, like your house payment, car payment, insurance payment, cell phone bill, Comcast or whatever internet service provider, all your little apps that you're paying per month, you know, all the an estimate of how much you spend in food and gas, you know, and just kind of put together a list on the right side of everything that you spend out. And then you add them up at the bottom. So, and if your number is the same or bigger than the number on the left of how much money you're getting, you got a problem. So if it's smaller, then you're doing good. It's better to be a lot smaller, but if it's smaller, you're doing, at least you're not in the negative. So, and then that's the big thing. If you make a budget, at least you know where you are in life, and you have a line item list saying, this is how much money we make, this is how much money we spend. You know, are we making more than we're spending, or are we spending more than we're making? You know, so that right there is one of the biggest things you can, in fact, that's the reason that in February, I was like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I spending this money on this stuff? And that's when I changed my life. And now, in 2 months, I'll be $5,000 less a month than I was in February. All because of me making a budget. So, and then if you want to have a little extra credit on the homework, try to find 2 or 3 things that you can get rid of to reduce your outgoing money. You know, find one that's better than what you was yesterday. You know, find 2 or 3, that's a hell of a lot better you was yesterday. So, but that's the homework. Make a budget. All you need is a couple pieces of scratch paper. You really only need one, but if you screw up, you have a backup. And put it in the bathroom next to the mirror. Put it, you know, next to the bed on your nightstand, and just have it where it's kind of out and open, but not blatant. You know, you don't. It's still your private stuff, but have it out and open where you can constantly look at that budget. And it's a constant reminder saying, okay, you know, let's say you make $5,000 a month and you're spending $4,500 a month. You have $500 of money going into savings or doing whatever, you know, that's your free money. So if you want more, try to spend $4 grand instead of 45. You know, I'm just throwing out numbers, but you know what I mean. And you would be surprised. I bet you, out of the 7 to 9 people that watch my video on a regular basis, I'm willing to bet maybe 1 or 2 of you actually have a real up-to-date budget. Because nobody does it. Nobody wants to know the reality of where they are in life. And I'm not saying that, you know, everybody lives in a fictional world or anything like that. I'm just saying a lot of people don't want to know the bad stuff. You know, they'd rather just not look at it so they don't have to worry about it. You know. And I can understand that rationale. I've done it with quite a few things myself, but you know, it's better to go ahead and at least know where you're at, good or bad, and then you can make a decision off of that. But without a proper budget, you can't make a proper decision. You know, I mean, there's people that have $10,000 in credit card debt and they go out and buy a brand new car. You know. But yeah, that's you know, you don't have to tell me whether you do it or not. I'm just saying that'd be a really good thing for you guys to knock out this week, especially right before Christmas. You know, so you know how much money you can spend on Christmas presents or Thanksgiving dinner, or, you know, or whether you want to decide, hey, no present this year, we're just going to give everybody a hug, you know. So, but that's it for now. I'm going to upload this. I'm going to get some laundry done. I'm going to get the shop a little bit organized and get my tools loaded. So I got a good 2-3 hours ahead of me. Oh, here, let me show you this. Oh my God. I told you I went out shopping today. I'll show you what I bought for 20 bucks. This is, what do you call it? Not a fashion show. A haul, whenever you have a haul or something. But yeah, I found these Adidas. They're pretty cool shoes. They were originally, I don't know what they were originally, 30 bucks. They were originally on clearance for 30 bucks. I don't know how much they were originally though. The sticker won't let me, and it's pulling the paper off, damn it. But yeah, they're originally on clearance for 30, then I bought them on clearance for 20 bucks. But they're torsion system Adidas. I just like them, they got pretty colors. So, but yeah. All right, well, peace, love, money. I'm out. Have a wonderful week.